I've been saying to certain people that of all these jobs, I might think Detroit is the most attractive one from a coach's perspective of like security.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably have some runway in terms of like not having championship or bust mentality. Depending on if you're like a big Cade Cunningham fan or not, I think that's interesting. But we still technically have Detroit, Milwaukee, Phoenix, Toronto, and Philadelphia as 5 coaching openings right now. Where would you rank them?
Yeah, I wrote about it on Yahoo Sports. It went up on Wednesday, so you can check out the full thing there. But I think a lot of it depends on what your motivations are, right? If what you're looking at is I want the place where I'm going to be able to have the longest runway and without immediate, gigantic pressure, then yeah, Detroit makes a lot of sense there. I think a lot of coaches though are like when you give them their choice, they're going to say I want the talent, I want I want to compete, I want to try to win, I want to have the opportunity to contend for a championship. You're never going to be a free agent destination there. That's, I think, a ding on Detroit as a market, but or as a job opening. But the pressure's lower, but so is the ceiling, I think, is on that job. Then, yeah, once you get past that, it's like, I guess Toronto, because Toronto is, you don't have the top end talent that you have in Phoenix, Milwaukee, or Philly, but you also do have like big market, well-regarded executive, maybe some flexibility because there's not a whole lot of money tied up in anybody past the end of next season. But that to me is a cut below those 3 teams that have been, in the championship conversation for the last couple of years. I picked Milwaukee as the most attractive because if you had to ask me, like, which of these do you want to build around moving forward? Embiid with the Harden situation hanging over your head, Phoenix with, Durant at 35 and with the injuries that he's had, plus a very committed new owner. Let's say it that way. But that is a wild card that can kind of cut both ways. Or you've got Giannis. Of those 3 situations, I think I'd say give me Giannis and I'll figure the rest out later. But there's a hell of a lot to figure out.